In this video, we're going to talk about data type in Python. In general, we have two different data type in Python: basic data type and sequence or collection data type. Basic data type is like integer, float, complex, or boolean, and collection data type or sequence data type is like string, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. And also we have some other data type, and they are the most important data types. So integer is a numeric data type. Integer means a whole number, numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until infinity, and also negative numbers, -1, -2, and -3 until infinity. So basically positive and integer numbers, including zeros, is integer number. Float means floating point number, numbers with decimal point. And complex is numbers with letters. Boolean is a Boolean data type. So let's see each of them with examples. Here, I want to create a variable. I want to name this variable x. I want to assign a integer variable to this. For example, I'm going to say 12. This 12 is a whole number, and this is an integer. Or I can say y. I want to assign the value 0 to that. This is also a integer number because 0, positive number, negative numbers are whole numbers. Or I can create another variable z. For example, I'm going to say -10. This is also an integer because this is a whole number. So if I print them, I can say print x. I'm going to copy that. And also here I'm going to say y, and here z. So if I run it, there you go, 12, 0, and -10. So these three variables are integer, and if I know the type of these variables, I can use the type function. Inside this print function, I want to say type. This is a function. I want to put our variable inside this. I want to put x here, and if I run it, let's save it, run it, there you go. It printed class int. It means that this x variable is an integer variable. And also it printed 0 and -10. If I use here type function, I want to put inside that y, and also here type, and inside that z. Let's save it, run it, there you go. Class int, and integer. So these three variables are integers. If I change them to float, simply I put point here, 12, point, for example, 20. Now this is a floating point number. If I run it, let's save. There you go. It printed float, integer, and integer. X is float. Because we use the type function, it will print the type of that variable. So if I delete this, the third print function, and inside that I print the x, it will print first the type of this x is float, and it printed the value of that. I want to delete them. So this is the floating point number, and I can change it to complex number. If I say 12 and j, it will be a complex data type because it's compound of number and letter. So if I save it, run it, there you go. The type of this variable is complex, and the value of that is 12 and j. So what is the boolean? Boolean is basically true false. If I say true, it will output true. Let's run it. There you go. The type of this variable is bool or boolean, and the value of that is true. So they are the basic data type, and the next type of data type are collection data type or sequence data type. For example, if I say x and I assign a string to that, for example, this is a string. So I assigned this string to this x. Now this is a string data type. The type of this x is string. If I save it, run it, there you go. Class is R. The type of this variable is string, and the output is that the value of this x is this is a string. So why this is a sequence data type? Because a string is a sequence of characters. Every character is saved in the separated block of RAM. If I delete this string and I open close curly bracket, inside that I put some value 1, 2, 3, or I can use a string inside that. I want to say str, and also I can say 12.5, and also I can say 10. This is a list because also there is a collection of data type. If I save it, run it, there you go. The type of this x is list, and the value of that is these numbers 1, 2, 3, this is string, and this float 12.5 and 10. So also we have the other data type tuple, set, and dictionaries. This collection data type is basically the same, but there is some differences between them, and I'm not gonna go over them in detail. We will learn them in the future in the next videos. As we improve and learn more about Python, we will learn them in detail. So to sum up, generally we have two different data type in Python: basic data type like numeric data type, and boolean, integer, float, complex, and boolean. And also we have collection of data type like string, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. And also we have some other data type, and this data type are the most important one. And if we want to know the type of a variable, we can use the type function. So this is the basic information about the data type in Python. See you next video, and bye for now.